Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gators will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
On the set. Get out of here with a W offense. 42 Spider.
Gonna run it. It's Durham. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would not... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Anderson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such a smart player.
He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Gonna look downfield again. He's going for it all. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Bringing the heat. Escapes trouble. He'll pull it down and run. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up after the 31.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing. And how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Complete to the right. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
This slant route you throw him quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Another incompletion on third down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions.
LSU right back to the line.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
With the catch, it's Durham. Running on the Jets. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll knock him down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And they're not on the same page there.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third down, going up top. Now adjusting. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's ball. Can't get him to the ground. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Fires to the tight end. He's loose. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle it's ball. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sturdivant.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw again. He lets one fly deep. Pulls in the deep ball. Touchdown, Florida! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a pride. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to swing it on second down. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Catch in the middle. It's Hansen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Time to take a shot. Over to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his ways. Obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds. No time remaining on the clock, and that'll do it for the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Makes the grab. It's ball. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the 1st down. And these are the ones that
after
just
this play,
frustrate and annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matter.
Looking for a huge play. And it was worth going for a...
Hold on, mama. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Huh. Hey, give me give me like 5 minutes. Okay, fat girl. We gotta change your diaper. We gotta change your diaper, fat girl. Good bird. Good girl. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. You ate a little too much. Ate a little bit. Diaper. I'm sorry. Oh. Gonna be quick. Okay. Let's put your diaper on. Daddy almost done. I know. I know. I don't like it either. I don't like carry. Come on. I know. I know. I'm trying to help you out. I'm just putting on his carrier. Give me one sec. Hold on. I gotta set you down. Okay. Come on. okay. You're okay, fat girl. Let's get to it. Yo. Yeah. You know, daddy duties. Nah. Figured you out, baby.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been
we figured them out, huh?
Coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air. It's Lagway. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Bullshit.
Man, that's
bullshit, huh?
Make it his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
3 picks and a fishing, huh?
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Nice job by the quarterback. Pre-snap and post. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback adapting. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Let's it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to.
He's flustered, huh?
I think if we get this pick,
he's flustered, huh?
Direction and we take points off of the score.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Flagway. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What? Wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Escapes trouble.
Oh, Lord.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long.
But man, it's nice to have a guy that can extend these plays. And you saw, not great protection. Your offensive line lets you down a little bit, but he breaks a tackle. And now that second play, that second reaction. Let's see if this offense can make some plays when he does break a tackle and try to make something happen.
To the air on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front of steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks or want to play quarterback.
The Gators are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pressure coming. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Gators in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He did not make it a stonewall on third down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Never scared.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass on second down. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Durham. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. These corners going to give them some space. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
LSU quick to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Oh, they're after him. He almost had another one.
Did you not see the pressure?
And just a hair away from number 4 there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
All right, fourth quarter now. You're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And then that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down or make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying in bounds.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Going for it all.
Yeah.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
Took you a whole quarter.
I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under.
Your first 7 points
I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
I hear you.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Oh, rascal. That's
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
To the air on first down. Under fire.
Oh,
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's ball. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Got his man.
What pussy.
That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Fourth quarter, we're getting later in the game. You give up a big play, you don't get down to yourself. Nice job by this defense, staying positive. Then you get after the quarterback and get the big sack.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their
my
act
defense
together.
is all fucked up. Stupid ass game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down.
Oh my god.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When you're an offensive lineman, you have to sell pass on a draw play. You got to set real quick, make it look like a pass, and then boom, I'm leaving that guy. I'm hitting that running back right behind him. Now I can get to the second level, and you can see when I do that, you make big gains like this, catch the defense off guard.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
I don't like this. This is crazy. Oh my gosh!
Not a chance. Missed it. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Taking it the other way. And a great effort on the final play of regulation. We've got more football ahead.
Oh my gosh. I won the toss. What happened? I didn't press nothing. It chose for me.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my gosh.
Got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. They'll go to the air.
Thank God.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now the play fake. Looking for the score.
Oh my God.
They strike first in overtime.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping
That's
the
fucked
football,
up, man.
everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
We let him back in the game.
Wants to fire on second down. This time it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It's third down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT.
Oh my
Can't make the
God.
connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Fourth down to keep their chances alive in overtime. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Got it on the outside, it's Jackson.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Here comes the heat.
Oh my
They
God.
did not get
Let
it,
him
and
go.
they'll lose the game by 1. Pushed all the chips to the middle of the table in overtime, and it did not pay off. What a show both of
That was
these
bad,
teams
Mama.
put on today. Couple of
Daddy let you
outstanding
down.
spots, hotly contested
You
battle
suck,
all the way
T.
to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just
I hate
they
it.
find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the
Bullshit in
college
this
football playoff
game.
because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
my
Reese
damn
Davis.
invite.
You've been watching another presentation of EA
Damn.
Sports College Football.
We allowed 20 first downs for my 13? No, I allowed 20. Fuck off. I like that team, Florida. I don't even know the rosters. I just be picking shit. Yeah. Is they the best team in the game? Don't matter. You're gonna lose anyways. Revenge. Oh. Oh. Okay.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium.
For a moment.
As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the
Only for a moment.
taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land.
Whole first half, I adjusted, but should have won that damn game. I would have won if the stupid ass field goal.
Jesse Palmer, and guys, let's get this thing started.
Hey.
The Gators will put total leather and will get started.
Oh, good.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. All out of space. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown LSU.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. QB draw. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man,
and the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Makes the catch. It's Hansen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. To the air, it's Lagway. Got a man, it's Hawkins. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
And the Gators have their offense in high gear. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to get rid of it. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Gators will hustle to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. It's caught. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
That was a user.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the great balls there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world. Because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on air. It's a nice job by the defense disrupting the timing.
Gets it out fast. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. To the air, it's Lagway. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that
sorry.
last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I'm sorry.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. Ability to flip a field on display right there, and it was just about a return for a touchdown. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. Absolutely this field goal, guys. We are still locked up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard run.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. And the defense has set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Durham. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
They're working that left side. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. On to attempt to try. them a 14-7 lead. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Almost the D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your...
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got a man. It's Wilson. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but
Doesn't disappear every time I pass the ball, man. I hate this game.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone,
Like, I don't know who I'm passing to.
a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact
touchdown, Bayou Bengals. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for. And then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Flagway. Rushes on him. Escapes the sack. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it up to 25 in stride.
Send the fucking invite to you.
And once he found open space, the
this game is so weak. This is trash, bro. I can't wait for Madden. This is bullshit. You up 3 games on me? Or 4? I beat you once. Alright, comeback season. No, fuck that. I'm keeping count. They gonna be like, oh, can't get NCAA. Nah. Yep. All good. Yay. All good. All reliable. I'm picking the same team. Shut up.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams
Yeah, you're right.
ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a
That edge
matchup of
rusher is
two
fucking
elite
cheated.
dudes we have in this one. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers.
Man, hurry up.
College
Stop
football,
fucking
I'm Reese
game.
Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Flagway. Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown
That was
they're going to be aggressive, and they've
Come
got a
on,
lot
bro.
of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays.
Hell no.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pumps it downfield. Makes a connection. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Love the third down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
To the air on first down. Under fire. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway.
Oh my
And the
God.
quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they understood the challenge coming in. Like, he is elusive. He is a game breaker. They were not going to let his legs beat him. That's what they told us anyways. And so far on this first drive, great job getting to him and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Jackson. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet.
That's a big-time completion. And, guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought we were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, the quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
Oh my God.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we can name, like Spears, that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big, physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got room to work. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gators racing to the line in a hurry up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take it. And it's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
You said what? Shit.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
It's a game, bro.
Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Just keep slinging it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh my God.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all
I'm
the
depressed.
emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
What the fuck?
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Finds his man, it's Jackson. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. To the air on second down. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, they're able to get the negative play. Great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
And the Gators decide to punt it away.
Oh my God.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off play action on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
That's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. That's one of those when the quarterback watches the tape, he's going to say, why did I do that?
And that's one of those when the defender watches the tape, he's going to go, man, I wish I would have picked that. That was a golden opportunity. You could tell QB put too much air underneath that football, and the defense couldn't take advantage of it.
Thank God.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he had just enough to will that one home. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets away. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a sensational return. They finally stop him inside the 15.
And that's the problem when you get in second and forever. The defense knows they make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go in the ball.
Oh my God!
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them your crop.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. You want to talk about hearts in throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Back to pass on second down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Caught near the sideline, it's Hansen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Now he's looking into the middle. Makes a grab right down the middle. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Florida. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with with the extra point. Every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. Lowers it. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Lost a throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
That is such a great play by that defender, and how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day.
Yeah, it's real fun.
To lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here's the pressure. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Sturdivant. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He might want another play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Throws for the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to throw on third. Bringing the heat. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback moving. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Punt is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the fit.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the high.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Flying out to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd.
You get burnt on the cover 3.
Touchdown LSU.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first
burnt
down
on
and
the
give
cover
ourselves
3,
room to
though.
work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way.
That's a
Coast to
NCAA
coast on
bullshit.
that touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news use, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Snagged in the middle, it's Hansen. Turning it on! And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Gator! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He tosses one high.
How does he even know?
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going up top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play. And to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the third quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Gator! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or 2 to answer about that decision. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
The kick is on its way. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Dances away. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. It's caught. Finds a seam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. He'll start this drive going to the air. Looking deep down the right side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero,
He's
I'm
wide
bringing pressure,
open,
and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to
He
come out of the
gave you
quarterback's
that.
hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks breaks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have put...
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Slides away. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Gators need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Escapes the sack. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and
Lofts one high and deep.
What is this?
And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gators want to move quickly.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Tackled there by the defense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Might be changing the route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. The quick out. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Gators will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's ball. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Wants to keep it in the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To the air, it's Lagway. Snares it outside, it's Sturdivant. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Gators are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab.
And they trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on second and goal? To the air, it's Lagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Absolutely perfect.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Got him downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. Fires downfield. Connection to the right. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. He exactly what they needed there. Made the play and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking for room. It's Dura. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this,
it's a running room. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the ratings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams
you got one more or what?
Especially in a game like this, 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
I'm
Davis.
sorry.
You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Yeah, that nigga suck. Nigga was wide open. Alright, man, I catch you.